Hey guys, it's Jess. Just gonna adjust the camera here for just a second. Um, this is a weird time for me to be on, so I'm not really sure if we're gonna get many people on to watch. This is like a totally weird time for me to be on. Normally I am on Mondays and Wednesdays from like 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, but this past Wednesday I wasn't able to come on because we had some gross sickness going around our house, which actually ended up being so. I posted that my son and my husband had pink eye, and technically they did, but it actually ends up that they have allergic conjunctivitis, which is pink eye, but like from allergies. Ew. So it's not contagious, and we actually dodged a bullet with that one. But we've been kind of trying to figure out all the allergy treatment and all of that since then. So I didn't come on Wednesday night because we were kind of in the midst of all of that. But I wanted to come on today. Hey Georgia, hey Dee, hey Sue, hey Di, hi Dawn. So I wanted to come on today because I just got a box of goodies from Brutus Monroe, and I wanted to stamp a few things out and swatch some stuff with you guys. Hey Trudy. So I got my beautiful stamp set today and the add-on, which is amazing. I'm so super excited. I did also get, you guys, some of the new pearl pastes, which you can find on the Brutus Monroe website. Link is down below to the website if you'd like to shop through me, if you want to buy anything. Otherwise, we're going to talk about some of these new goodies. I did get some aqua pigments as well from like the metallic, the brightly colored metallic ones, the bubblegum and the grape. So I'm excited about those. And I'm really excited to stamp out some of these stamps from this set. So I don't have a ton of time because we are going to my niece's birthday party. SMS is live chat. SMS? What's SMS? I don't know what SMS is. Maybe I know what it is, but I just don't recognize the abbreviation. I don't know. I need to learn abbreviations better. Oh, Di, I can't wait for you to get it. I think these are so super gorgeous. Oh, scrapbooking made simple. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, we'll see you after, hopefully. Anyway, I don't have too much time before I have to get going because I am going to my niece's birthday party today. She is about to be 10. Her birthday is on the 16th. Hey, Stacy. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to pop this off of the edge just a little bit to give it a little bit of interest. But I'm going to do kind of like some storybook corner. Oh, you know what would be so cool? Ooh, Tina, that's awesome. Hey, Michael. What would be really cool to do with this one is to like do a letter. So even if you have any die cut letters, you could do that, like large die cut letters. I don't have any that are really big. But if you had some really big die cut letters, or you could cut some like from the Cricut or something, and you put it down as a mask in the center, and then you stamp the floral image over top of it, and on like the top, maybe only the top, or maybe the top and the bottom corners, and then it would look like a storybook. You know how like the first letter of a chapter in a storybook is usually like an uppercase or capital letter with the big floral thing on it? That would look so cool, you guys. Look how pretty it is. Isn't this a really cool add-on? Hey, Penny. I really like this. This floral image is just gorgeous. A live stream. Hi, Heidi. This is a super bizarre time for me to be on. Usually I'm not on around this time. But I got this. I literally just got my mail, and like the mail delivery guy came to the door and dropped it off, and I grabbed it and I was like, I'm going in the craft room. Do not disturb. I'll be back. But then we got to go get ready so we can go to Williamsburg. But it's fine. All right, so let's do the same thing up here. I don't know why, but I really want to do this. Yeah, that's going to look so cute. All right, so you get the kind of ghost image. This is actually a really cool way to use your stamps also, you guys. So you can see, I stamped this a couple times to get a really, really dark impression, but down here, or up here, now it's up here, it was down here. I just stamped it with no added ink, and it gives that ghosting effect. So you can use it like a super light gray ink, or you can get lighter shades of the colors of ink you're using if you're using a certain color of ink. Oh no, Tina, you guys totally need this. This add-on is awesome. I think this might be my favorite add-on. I really did like the little bug butterfly one, but I think this one's my favorite. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, you guys. And this would look super cute on, you know what, I might, while we have it in here, I might actually do it. I'm gonna set this aside. I am going to put in some craft cardstock, and instead of using the ink, so I'm gonna clean this off so we don't get the impression. I've got my squeaky clean here. And if you guys are interested, I can always do a video on like my favorite Brutus tools and things like that. And how to use them, because I know some people who don't have these products have a lot of questions about them, and I could definitely do kind of like a how-to or tips and tricks video with some of the different products that there are. So like I'm using the Squeaky Clean in the dispenser, and I know people have a lot of questions about that one, so we could do that. Oh, Penny, that's awesome! You should totally get this stamp. It's really reasonably priced too. Hold on, let me pull it up really quick. That's not what I was looking for. It's called, what is it called? Happy Rose. It's $9.99. It's a cool size too. It's 4x4. Oh yeah, without the discount. Yep. It's pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I got my little baggie. So I'm gonna treat my surface with the anti-static powder tool, grab my embossing ink, give it a nice healthy coat of embossing ink, and then we're gonna go ahead and plop that right down here. Make sure I'm not like pushing really hard, but I am just kind of rubbing it so that it gets a really nice coverage. And then we can go ahead and pop that out. I'm gonna move this to the side for just a second. I have been super into craft cardstock and white embossing powder. I have another project coming. It's gonna be a little while before I can share it. But look at that, you guys. Look how pretty it is. Yes, Tina, you can buy it separately. Yep, you can go onto the website right now. Hang tight, I actually already have it pulled up, so hold on one sec. I can shoot you right there to a direct link so you don't have to search for anything. But yeah, you can buy it separately. There you go. All right. It is so pretty. If you guys haven't tried embossing, white embossing powder on craft cardstock, it is like the most pretty and elegant thing. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. Hey, Kim. Waiting on your package. Ooh, she'll be part of your subscription products. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat tool on so that we can melt the embossing powder, and then I'm gonna flip it around and do the same thing. Tina, that's awesome. Hey, Rachel. Oh, Dawn, that's so cool. I can't wait to see what you make. Is it for the inspiration box? I'm so excited to see all of the pretty things that you guys make with this box because it is absolutely gorgeous. I love floral images. I never thought I was going to be like a big fan of floral stuff because I've always kind of been more of a tomboy and whatever, but for some reason in my card making, I tend to go for those floral images more than anything else. Look how nice that embossed, you guys. Now, you could leave it like this, put a sentiment on it, trim it down, and call it a day. Like you would have a finished card. That is so super pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the other side also. So the cool thing about doing something like this where you put it in the corner is because, as you guys can see, I had it up here, I stamped it. Now I can just turn my paper over and it's in the exact same position. So I don't have to move it on my Misty. I can just leave it right there. Right? It would be really pretty for a wedding card. That would be really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and use my powder tool again since I've been touching the cardstock all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and coat it again in the embossing ink. I think I'm going to need to re-ink my embossing ink soon because it's getting a little bit dry. I'm not quite there where I need to do it yet, but I will soon. I probably should just preemptively do it. But you know, I'm actually going to hit it one more time in the center because my lines are kind of faint and I just want to be sure that I get a good coverage. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys can really see the lines, but I could tell that it wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. All right, so we're going to do the same thing here with our embossing powder. Oh, it's just so pretty. I love the fine lines too. Now the cool thing about this is you can leave it as is or you can color it. I don't know if you guys have ever tried coloring with like colored pencils, for example, on craft cardstock, but it looks really cool. I actually have an example. It's not a Brutus Monroe stamp, but it's an Altenew stamp that I colored like a long time ago. But that's on craft cardstock and you can see like even still it's so vibrant. It looks really pretty. It's surprising that you can get really pretty and vibrant colors on the craft cardstock, but you totally can. Okay, let's go ahead and get the heat tool again. Oh, Rachel, me too. I'm obsessed with florals. They are really good for simple cards. You're right. Oh, thanks, Georgia. I just got my nails done last night. Because I was going to be working on a video for Altenew for an upcoming hop, and I wanted to have a really pretty nail color. I know that's probably really silly, but I wanted it. So I treated myself. And apparently, because I do videos where this is like my job, basically, I get to write it off as a tax write-off for doing my nails because they are... You know, I don't know what the nail color is. I went to a place and they did it for me. I can't paint my own nails to save my life. But these are, it's gel. They're gel polish something. I don't know. It's some OPI color. I don't have any idea. Okay, so look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And oh, I mean, that's so cool. Take that, IRS. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is trim off the sides. So I'm going to go a little bit off of each side so that it is even, so that I don't have like an off-centered floral design. So I took like 1/8 of an inch off of the first side and then 1/8 of an inch off of this side. And then I'm going to do the same at the top and the bottom. So we want it to be slightly longer than 5.25. And I know it kind of kills me to cut this because it's so pretty, but you guys know how I like to mount my card fronts onto a white card base. I really, really like that. It always looks so pretty. Okay, Heidi. All right, let's grab a card base. Here we go. Look how pretty that's gonna look. It's gonna look so pretty. I really, really like this, you guys. It's so pretty. Okay, so now you've got two different examples of what it can look like if you stamp it out on white or put it on craft. I think the craft looks so awesome because it kind of glows. And then we've got our super sweet Be Happy sentiment that we can pop right in the middle. Look how cute that is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not like officially working with Altenew in the big capacity, I guess, but I am participating in a blog hop for a product release. So I was really excited to be a part of that. Let's see. I'm actually going to leave this long, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Although I won't be able to, here, I'm going to cut it down to, what is this? Like 6 inches. I'm going to cut it down to 6 inches at least so that I will have room to put it in my MISTI. Otherwise, it will be kind of hanging out. I'm going to take this out. I guess I could have just pulled out my original size MISTI, but who has time for that? We're on a time crunch, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to kind of put this here for reference. Let's see. Well, we know it's 4 inches, so it will go right in the center. And this is going to go up. I'm going to have to move it down, but just kind of trying to get... Oh, you're so sweet, Stacy. Thank you. You guys are all so kind to me. I love you all so much. I feel really fortunate to have all of you guys in my corner because you guys are so supportive and so kind. I think that that is my favorite part about doing videos and things like that, is that you guys are just so nice. You really truly are. Everyone is so, so kind. And I know that once you get bigger and, you know, you have more going on, you kind of get a little more negativity, I think. I've seen a lot of people, you know, who have a bigger audience are getting, you know, kind of like hate mail in their comments, which is awful. I don't know why anyone would bother to take the time to do that. But I'm not really at that point yet. I'm not there where I'm getting the negativity. So right now I'm fortunate because it's all positive, which is really cool. All right, so we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to take the Raven detail or ultrafine embossing powder and pour it right onto our vellum. I want to make sure I get a really good coat. Just going to tap the edge. I don't want to tap too hard, especially on the vellum, because it will come off a little bit easier. But you can see I've got my Be Happy right there in the center. Hey, Tiffany, how's it going? I'm pretty excited. We are checking out the brand new Brutus Monroe Inspiration Box stamp and add-on stamp. I'm using the add-on stamp right now. This is the first one. Oh, Dawn, you're so sweet. Oh, Penny. Yes, I love to be able to escape the negativity too. It's awesome. All right, heat tool's going on. And one thing that I like to do, you guys, instead of blowing the heat directly at the front of my vellum, because it is a little bit more delicate, I do like to flip it over and actually heat from the back in this situation. Sometimes I don't bother doing this on regular cardstock, but especially for vellum, I like to do it this way. All right, so you're gonna see it's gonna heat up really fast. You can tell it's melting really easily, and that's it. It only takes just a couple of seconds for it to be done. All right, so now we're gonna put this right in the center like this. How cute is that? That's gonna be adorable. All right, so what we're gonna do is, we love your laugh. You're so sweet. I always feel like my laugh sounds so ridiculous. Stacy and I were talking about this last night. I feel like my laugh sounds completely ridiculous, but everyone's like, oh man, you have a really cute laugh. And I'm like, what? Like, because to me, I'm like, man, I must be really annoying. I like it right in the center, I think. I don't often do things like right in the center, but I am feeling it. Like maybe like right there. I want to try to get it as straight as I can, because once I fold it over, there's no going back. Look at that. That's so cute. This would be so, so cute for a wedding card, you guys. Like, really and truly, this would be so cute. That's adorable. And so fast. You guys, it's so fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop it up a little bit. I know that we're not using pink, but I'm going to use some pink foam. This is just like a scrap pile of like kids craft foam. I have a bunch of full sheets, but I like to use up the scraps when I can from ones that I've made previously. It just makes me feel better to be able to use them. Oh, thanks, Kim. Oh, that would be a really pretty Mother's Day card. You know, we have a Mother's Day blog hop coming up next month. So I may have to do something like this. What did I just cut this to? I just like randomly cut it and I don't even know what I cut it to. I actually need it to be 3.75, not 4, because I need to have it be matted behind my card front. Yeah, simple cards are kind of like magical because, well, they're simple and they're fast, which is always awesome because I know if you guys are like me, you have a million things going on, and sometimes, though I won't tell anyone, you forget to make someone a card for a special occasion, and you have to make one really fast in a pinch, or you just want to be creative but you don't want to spend 5 hours making one card. This is your go-to. I'm going to rip a little bit off of the edge over on this side because it was a little bit twisted. All right, so what I'm using here, you guys, is double-sided tape from scrapbook.com. This is their particular brand of it. So it comes with the backer, it comes on a roll. You just roll it out, rip off the edge. It rips super easily. And then you peel off the backer and you can stick it right on. Tiffany, I don't either. I'm the worst. I have to set out and be like, I'm making this card for so-and-so, or else I won't send them to anybody. Because I think it's like you say, like, I spend a lot of time on them and I think they're going to throw them away. And while that's fine, like, you're not obligated to keep my card. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not giving it with like the, hey, you have to keep this mentality or like cherish it forever. I get it. It's like, you know, it's a card. Some people save them, some people don't. But, I don't know. It still hurts my feelings. I know it shouldn't, because the idea should be like, give somebody a card to make them happy, and then when it doesn't bring them joy, like Marie Kondo it, if it doesn't bring you joy, then don't keep it, which is fine. You guys, I almost put that on there upside down. I do still need to do the, I do sell my cards too. Okay, so I do have an Etsy shop. And I have been totally neglecting my Etsy shop because I've been focusing more on making cards with you guys live and all of that. So I've been trying to figure out some ways to incorporate my Etsy shop again, because I feel bad that I've been neglecting it. Like, I haven't been making any sales on Etsy because I haven't been putting in any work on it. And I haven't been posting my cards as much. I used to post like everything on there, and I was making, I mean, I've sold over 700 cards on Etsy, which is crazy when I think about it. And I think I've been on there for 3.5 years, and I've sold over 700 cards on Etsy, which is a lot. But it's been over, 3.5 years. So when you think about, they're like $6-ish a piece. And then, whatever. Tiffany, the angel policies, I just check and see what their angel policy is. And then if it says like, you can only make so many of this one before it's considered mass producing or whatever. A lot of the companies have something like 500, and I am never gonna, like, probably in my lifetime, I'm never gonna make 500 cards with one particular stamp set. So I feel pretty comfortable that I'm not going to exceed those limits. So I don't really worry about it too much, but I do pay close attention to what they say in their angel policy about giving credit, because some companies want you to put directly on the card itself that it was made with their images, and some do not. So it kind of just depends on the company and like what their expectations are. But I don't know. Like, I don't really have many Stampin' Up! Things, but they're one of those ones where you have to you have to put on there that it was made with Stampin' Up! Products. But some of them are fine where it's like you just have to list on the listing somewhere that it was made with Stampin' Up! Or with the company that you use. So like, you know, this was made using Brutus Monroe products, or, you know, whatever, something like that. So you just have to read the angel policies and see, because it is different for every company. Everyone has a different, whatever, like a different policy for it. So you have to be careful about, you know, which ones you use and which ones you don't. I'm going to use this glue and get right under here where you won't be able to see it under the vellum, and put a dot of glue there so that it kind of holds the vellum in place. Pro tip. But yeah, a lot of them are like Cricut, for example. That's actually where I started selling my cards, was using Cricut cut files. And theirs is like a 500 or something like that. And you just can't do it mass produced style. Like, it has to be only you, and it has to be handmade, and you can't do it in an assembly line fashion. So they all have their own rules. I don't know. But I just check before I list them and then kind of go from there. Oh yeah, Stacy, I actually do that. Put the message where people can say, or I'll put like, hey, you know, thanks, or have a great day, or whatever my message is to the person. Then I'll say, I just washi tape the message inside there so that they can take it out. And then, yeah, I don't know. Then I say like, hey, you can feel free to keep this or remove this message and send it on, which is cool. I like that, because then it's like, if you don't want it, you don't feel obligated to keep it. You get a kind of free card that you don't have to buy. I really like this, you guys. It's so simple and easy, but it's so pretty. And I like the message. Yay. My demonstrator told me only time I have to use the copyright is if I use only Stampin' Up! Products to make the card. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Diane. I really like this one, you guys. Okay, so I am running out of time, unfortunately. This is like I said, it's a weird time for me to be on. And we are getting ready to go to Williamsburg. But I do want to color up a little bit of this image before I go. I'll leave this one. Let's see, where can you see it? Can you see it over here? Let's put it over there so that we can show that we made something. And how long have we been on, you guys? We've been on for 27 minutes. I made a card in less than 30 minutes, y'all. Can you even believe it? And I didn't already have the background made this time. That's a miracle. I would say it's a Christmas miracle, but it's not Christmas, so. It's some small miracle. Oh, thanks, Di. I have been having a ton of fun making all sorts of random cards. I got a new G color recently. Which color was it? Oh, this one, YG67. I'm trying to add to my colors, my Copic colors, and sometimes I find I need some help picking out those colors. And sometimes it's trial and error, and I don't know which color is the darkest until oh yeah, see, like this is way darker. Because I'm not doing a good job at looking at the numbers, I just like pick it and I'm like, yeah, let's do this one. And I really should do a better job of actually picking colors that coordinate instead of just kind of hoping for the best. You guys know I love this this sort of flicking thing that I always do. I'm going to use like a much lighter color to kind of lighten it up a little bit, and then I think I will actually go back again with the darkest color and add in just some darker little flecks to help it look pretty. Hey, Michelle. Let's see, which one did we say was the darkest? G99, I think. G99. Yeah, there we go. That helps it just stand out a little bit more. Sometimes you kind of lose the darkest color when you color over it with the other lighter colors. So it's nice sometimes to just go back through and, you know, see which ones you can go back over with. And I'm just going to kind of add like a little bit of dimension with this other color. It kind of got buried down there at the bottom. That's okay. I'm going to use 4 images to make a bouquet. That's such a good idea. That's a really good idea. I should try that at some point, and I'll be like, hey, my friend Tina, she gave me this idea. That's a really cool idea to do that with. This stamp set is perfect for that. I like these ones that are like kind of on an angle like this. I really like the way they look. Ooh, Lindy's Stamp Gang. Fun. I find that I have so many companies on my lists of like, I need to try their stuff. You know, I don't know. I have a lot of people on my list and I never get to try enough. I feel like my list never gets shorter. Oh, she won a gift card. That's awesome. I love free money. Was that from the World of Heart hop? Oh, also, I know most of you have already heard about it because I talk about it all the time, but if you guys have not heard about it yet, there is a another video hop coming up where it's going to be on May 4th, which is National Scrapbook Day. And, oops, I colored on my hand. Oh, no. So it's on National Scrapbook Day, and it's going to be... it's going to be at, oh my gosh, you guys, my brain. It's called Scrap Your Heart Out. And it's all about scrapbooking since it's National Scrapbooking Day. Good Lord. See, I'm doing you so proud, Tiffany. I can't even like keep my thoughts together to like talk about this cool event. And it is really cool. I hope that you guys will all tune in. So basically it's going to be like a World of Heart in that there will be a video hop and you will get to hop from person to person. It's a much smaller event because it is not, it's not a 24-hour event because that is a lot to organize and poor Tiffany needs a break for sure. But it is several hours long and people can also participate themselves. So like if any of you guys are video makers, you can make your own scrapbook layout. It does have to be a scrapbook layout, well, or some sort of layout that documents memories. So it has to include a photo, and it has to be like some way to document memories, if that makes sense. And then, so like you could do like a journal page that has, you know, a photo or a memory or whatever. You could do like a scrapbook layout. You could do like if you do memory planning even. But anyway, if you want to participate, you can. You make your video and then you tag it with Scrap Your Heart Out 2019. And then everyone can do kind of like a like an extended video hop with all of the people who are participating in the live stream event as well. So I think that that is super cool. It's a really cool way to get everyone in the community involved, even if you're not a live streamer or even if you're like not usually sharing your videos. I think it's really super cool. I hope that some of you guys will participate. But again, this is May 4th. This is, so what, we're maybe like 2 or 3 weeks out from that. Let me look. 3 weeks from today, actually. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 weeks from today. It is also, for those of you who are Star Wars fans, it is also Star Wars Day. So may the 4th be with you, you know. For all my nerd fam out there. But anyway, it's going to be a really cool event. There will be some more promotional stuff coming for it. So just mark your calendars. Be available. My post or my live stream is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I think. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure it's at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. I'll find out and let you know. I think it's either at 6 or 9, but I can't remember if it was 6 and then translate to Eastern time from Pacific, or if it was at 3 and I already translated it to Eastern time. I don't know. We'll have to find that out. Okay, let's do some traditional rose coloring. We're going to use this really, really dark color. Okay, I don't know if you guys have had this problem, but if you have, here's your solution. Some of my darker pigmented colors, especially reds, have a bad habit of blobbing up, like all the stuff comes out of one side. If you have that problem, take the other cap off of your marker. I know it seems weird. Take the other cap off of your marker while you color and you won't have those problems. Like it kind of evens out the distribution of your ink inside the marker, and it really helps. I find that I have much better results, and I don't know why it's the reds that I have more problems with, but I definitely do. Especially a darker reddish color like this. Hey, Belinda. I'm not on for too long, but I wanted to come on because I received in the mail today my new Brutus Monroe goodies for the inspiration box. So we made this card already. That's a good question, Di. I'm not sure. I actually don't have any of the style file markers, so I am not 100% sure. Be warned, my children are awake. Usually they're asleep when I'm crafting. So there is a high probability that they may explode into my craft room at any given moment. So you may hear children at some point. I really don't know how to color this. I'm not very good at knowing where shadows are supposed to be. I'm trying to kind of go like under where the petals are and whatever, but I don't know. I have a hard time with this sometimes, trying to figure out where to put all of the shadows. So bear with me if it's not perfect. I'm doing my best. I can only do what I can do. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Oh yeah, they're outside the door so the craft room door is closed, and I heard them trying to open the door, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. Oh, hi, Mrs. Whitlock. It is sold separately. Yep, I popped the link in a little bit ago, but I will put it in again in case you want to check it out. This is the add-on set. So yeah, you can get it separately, which is awesome. So this, sorry about the shaky camera for a second. This is actually the add-on stamp set. So it comes like this. It's a 4x4 stamp set, and it's called Happy Rose. So that's that. And then, oh no, Belinda, I hope it's not my connection. It looks okay on my end, but I don't know. I know there's been a lot of internet struggles going around. Kind of all over, to be honest. But yeah, so this one is, the big one is the one on the, this is the big stamp set, the 6x8 set. My camera's a little in a weird place than I thought it was. I feel like I'm zoomed in or something. Hold on, I'm gonna touch my screen for a second. I don't know if that helped at all. I feel like I was a little bit zoomed in. I'm not sure if it changed anything, but maybe. This is the stamp set of the inspiration box. I think you can get this one separately as well. This one is called Spring Wreath. I think you can buy it separately also, if you were interested in this. It has a lot of really good sentiments, and I love this floral bit down here. Love, love, love that. My computer is really slow right now, so it's going to take a minute for that to load. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, you can buy it separately. So the 6x8 set is $23.99 before any subscriber discounts. You do get a 15% discount if you subscribe, and that's like a 15% discount on everything on the website. That is Brutus Monroe brand, which is really cool. So even if you subscribe to like the stamp of the month, for example, which is only $5, you still get that 15% discount. So that's a really good deal, y'all. In case you were looking for something to spend your money on. Isn't a craft problem, but if I click thumbs up and then go down to make a comment, when I come back up, the thumbs up isn't clicked anymore. That's weird. I don't know. Can I thumbs up my own video? Let's try it. I can. It worked for me. I'm not sure. That seems weird. I don't know why that's happening. Sometimes I love technology and sometimes I kind of hate technology. I feel like, I don't know. Somebody's knocking on the craft room door. Hello, who is it? I don't know. Somebody was like very gently tapping on the craft room door. They're coming to get me. They're coming to take me away. I would say that they were going to come and take me to the loony bin, but I think I'm already there. So I'm sure you guys can tell I am kind of going a little nutso on this. I am not doing a great job coloring this. Plus you get an extra Brutus buck as a subscriber for every $1 spent. Oh, that's awesome. The Topsy-Turvy cake is actually the stamp of the month. So yes, you can. All you have to do is, it's the Stamp Club stamp, which is $5, and that includes the shipping. So hang tight and I'll get you the link. But yeah, you can buy that one separately at any point, and it is still the stamp this month. So you can definitely still get that one. I will sneak peek you guys my card for what I made for this week's blog hop. This month we are using the we're using subscription items for April. So kind of trying to fill in these areas without going out of the lines. This looks so weird to me. I hope it looks better on camera than it does in person. Oh boy, subscription products, Stamp Club membership. Here we go. But yeah, so if you just, yes, it is. Okay, so that, this embossing powder, Tiffany, this is the black. It's a Raven. I mean, I think it's black. It looks black to me. It looks really black. So this is what I used on this card, was the Raven detail. It looks black to me. I always am really happy with like how dark it is, because I know some of them turn like lighter color and they almost look sort of navy. It looks pretty black to me. If anyone is interested in shopping through my affiliate link, which basically just means that I get a commission if you shop through me, like if you're inspired to buy something I posted or shared or whatever, there is a link to the Brutus Monroe website down in the description box. And if you click that link and then you make a purchase, I will earn a small commission on what you purchase so that I can continue to bring you awesome, fun content. Oh, too gray or too brown. Yeah. It's hard to find stuff that is actually what we're looking for sometimes, I feel like. But yeah, this one is really black. I mean, I like it a lot. All right, so I'm just going to go back in and darken up a couple of those little nooks and crannies a little bit to hopefully give us some cool dimension. Like, I really have no idea what I'm doing, you guys, so I don't really know how to color flowers. So, well, these kind of flowers. I do better with other types where it's like less windy, like where there's less petals all crazy on each other, because on this I feel like I get confused. And I'm like, I don't know where the shadow needs to go, and there needs to be a highlight, but I can't figure it out. So I get kind of frustrated with it. And this is kind of an unexpected color combination, you guys. So I used The darkest color was RV69, and then I used RV59, and then RV56. I mean, I'm saying RV69, then R59, then R56, and then this one is kind of the unexpected color that makes it really bright, R35. So it's much lighter than these other colors, but it gives it that kind of natural highlight without having to work too hard at it. And you guys know I'm a big fan of that, like doing things where I don't have to do too much work. Now the thing is, I don't have, I need to go buy a new gel pen today because I'm still using this same one that keeps kind of crapping out on me. So I'm gonna need to fix that. But what I'm gonna do is, as best as I can with my dying gel pen, I don't think it's gonna work. We might have to give up on that and start again later once I get a replacement. Because it's not really working. Oh well. Okay, so I'll have to do it once I get a new gel pen, because you can see it's like totally empty. But I like to go through and put like a couple of little white gel pen accents on the highest highlight area, because that makes a really cool, I don't know, it gives it a little bit more dimension. What I am going to do is go ahead and apply some of this. This is a Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen. It's called Midas Touch, so it's gold. I'm not going to do the other one. Yes, little people at the door. I can hear you. I don't know if the... Okay, Mama's almost ready.
Did you put your shoes on yet?
No, I haven't put my shoes on yet, baby. You guys. They're talking to me through the door. The door is closed. The door is not even open. Although I think they're going to change that in any second. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and put a layer of this stuff on the whole thing because I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty. Woo! I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's super shimmery and shiny. Here they come. Oh boy. Now, Mama, oh, I see you too. Mama is live, so try not to be too crazy. Hopefully you can see this here with the shimmer and shine, but that's the Midas Touch. I absolutely love this thing. It's great. Okay, so that's what I got for you. So we've made 2 cards. Well, we made 1 card and we colored some of another card. But look how different the result is with what you can get. Like, that's crazy. You can do like the more traditional coloring. You can do the heat emboss, which is more elegant. I mean, honestly, they're both pretty elegant, but in different ways. And then Christopher did a rainbow rose on his live the other night. So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely should, because it's pretty cool. But yeah, hey Kieran, can you stop that, baby? That's very noisy. Okay, so it seems as though it is time for me to go. I gotta go get ready and go to this birthday party. And do you want to come put your hands on before we go and say bye? Okay. Oh, Kieran's running over here. He's so excited. Okay. You can sit in Mama's lap and put your hand. Oh, there's your hand. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a Kieran hand. Okay, so you can say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later.
You got to keep it underneath here or else they won't be able to see you. Yep. Okay, so I will be back on with you guys on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know this was a really weird time to be live, but I'm so glad that you guys were here. Can you tell everybody, what do we say? Hugs and love?
Hugs and love.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Okay, bye guys.
And Benson.